Big drama last night. I called the front desk about 2 a.m. and they'd already called the police. Pattaya, yeah. I can probably say that if I had come to Pattaya first, I may never have gone to the Philippines. The perfect retirement city. It's a beach city. It's got restaurants, it's got beaches, a little bit of debauchery thrown in.
Like,
subscribe.
click the bell, please.
Thank you. So the boss in, big drama last night. I called the front desk about 2 a.m. and they'd already called the police. But I could see a girl basically, not this one, but basically over here, above me, one floor and to the right. I could see the reflection off the window. She was destroying furniture and stuff in her room, smashing the wall and screaming for like an hour until the police came and dragged her out. Interesting night. Yeah, I woke up listening to that for a while. I could see the reflection off the mirror and I could see her shadow sometimes and I could hear the screaming and shouting mostly. But the front desk called the police and took care of it after about an hour of distraught. I think she had the door locked too because they took a while for them to get in. Anyway, random drama right before I leave. The hotel room's not bad, very nice. Nice glass mirror into the bathroom. Nice location. I would stay here again. Morning. Checking out? Yes. Okay, grab taxi from where I am to the bus. The east bus terminal is 400 pesos, or 400 Thai baht, sorry. So I am actually going to take a private car for 1,000 pesos all the way to my hotel in Pattaya. I know I'm going to get some flack for that, but I'm not prepared to walk up to the train station with my bags. So here we go. So we stopped by a rest stop. The driver needs to go use the restroom or the latrine. So I'm gonna grab a quick McDonald's. So I'm getting one of these, the chocolate. All right, wait for my driver. Okay, so it dropped me right there. This is Soy 13. I'm on my way walking up to the hotel. And right here, in-house. So it's only about a minute walk from the road. Not too bad. Okay, this is in-house. This is a superior room. Not bad. It's an older building, older place, but again, not bad at all as far as I can tell. Wi-Fi speed test is pretty good. Much faster downloads. Upload, we'll see. Not too bad, but not stellar. Just a little bit in there. It's got a balcony with the view of the next building. So pretty nice. Large room. Restaurant. So hot water. So everything's good. We'll see how it goes. I got a pool upstairs. I'm gonna go check it out. So I think they had a hailstorm. So it looks like they had a hailstorm, so it's on the news. I was just flipping through it. So this is the roof pool deck. That's looking back into the city. It's a nice view. I don't mind it. It is a bit of a hoof. I'm on the 5th floor. This is on the like 9th. So I'll go walk the beach when it gets a little bit cooler. It's nice. I like it a lot better than Bangkok. So the pool deck is okay. It's small. You definitely not swimming any laps, but it's you can at least get in, cool off a little bit. Showers in the water. But the pool is basically just to say they have a pool. I think some of the bigger ones down, like around the other hotels around here, you can actually swim laps. It's small, but it's nice to jump in and out, or to bring someone up here. I'm sure. So going for a run in the morning. It's probably like 6 a.m. Bird. Pattaya, yeah. I can probably say that if I had come to Pattaya first, I may never have gone to the Philippines. That said, I'm glad that I did. Pattaya reminds me of like Daytona Beach in the 90s when I was like going to college. Like Girls Gone Wild, that sort of stuff. It was like a huge party atmosphere back then. It kind of reminds me of that here, but like on steroids, like probably even bigger. However, again, I've just only seen two little cities, or two big cities, Pattaya and Bangkok, so it's hard to make a good comparison. Nice beach town, going for a run. There's pretty much everything you want. So, nightlife. Yeah, so when I was first getting out of the military, I was, coming out of a divorce. I had a girlfriend in the military before, but supply and demand, any girl in the military basically thinks she's about 3 numbers higher than she is. And there's guys there to tell her that. So I was coming out, and all I really wanted to do was have some nightlife. Had I come to Pattaya first, I may never have gone anywhere else. If you're talking just nightlife, Pattaya is amazing, but it's good to have somewhere else. So I'm glad I am more familiar with the Philippines. So this goes into experience and getting into a rut. Once you've come to Thailand, if I had come here first, I would have spent most of my time exploring Thailand, staying in Pattaya, going the other places. And the infrastructure is here. Like, it is definitely set up to be a great tourist destination. And considering the amount of people and tourists that come here every year, and they have to have that. So, there's the restaurants, there's the bars, taxis, buses, all that stuff is set up. But being set up, it is built to, again, milk you for your money. It's built to take advantage of the tourists. So that's definitely there. Whereas Philippines, I think they are still coming into that. Other than like, if you just went to Boracay or El Nido, it would probably be the same. I haven't gone to any of the other places in Thailand, any of the smaller little beach towns, little destinations that I would normally like. So again, this is my opinion, and it's based on what I would have done and on me. People who are coming to Thailand and know this place better probably have different opinions. But again, staying in your rut. If you are just familiar with Thailand, that's what you're comfortable with. Like, I am familiar with the Philippines. I know the ferry systems. I know where to go, what to do, how everything kind of works. So by doing that, it kind of by doing that, it kind of puts me in a rut. So I'm comfortable going there. So if I have a place to choose, I choose the Philippines because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know how everything works. Coming to Thailand, like, I don't know anything about Thailand. Like, figuring stuff out. I'm still screwing stuff up on an hourly basis while I'm here, and I know I'm doing it. So when people say Thailand versus Philippines, they are probably basing it on, their experience, what they've done and what they've encountered and what they want. So if you want just nightlife, yeah, Pattaya is amazing for nightlife. Girls, on the other hand, again, in the Philippines, I've mostly dated girls in their mid-20s, around there. Checking on Tinder over the past few days, most of the girls I get hits on would be in their 30s, and they're looking for like relationship stuff, whereas all the younger girls in their 20s are only looking for more of a financial relationship. How do I say? And again, small sample size. This is just a few days that I'm here. Whereas in the Philippines, I can't say every. See, again, I'm making broad generalizations. In my experience, most girls want a relationship. If they're 22 and you're 55 or 60, they don't care. As long as you love them and take care of them, they will love you hardcore. Like, they will become addicted to you, love you with all their hearts, and you know, they'll cry every time you leave, that sort of stuff. Again, that's in the beginning. It might wear, that honeymoon phase might wear off, but they seem to generally be looking for a relationship, and they don't care about age. I think Thailand is a lot more westernized. If you're looking for just nightlife, I would say Pattaya is amazing, and that's where you want to come. However, if you come here first, you might not want to go to some of the other places. So I am glad that I went to the Philippines first. I'm glad that I have, you know, my comfort zone is there, because I can stay there and I can always bounce over to Pattaya for a month on a visa run, or over to Thailand and start exploring from here. So what you generally do is you drop yourself in the little, you know, the bullseye, and then you work yourself out. You work your comfort zone out of your hotel. You go, you explore the city, you explore the next city, you explore, you know, over. So that's kind of how I did my exploration. So overall, yeah, Thailand and Pattaya, or Thailand and the Philippines, are different, but they're both very good. I mean, island hopping in the Philippines, I still have yet to beat that, especially El Nido. Again, it's crowded. That's turning into, you know, a circus, but it's still some of the places I would go back to. I categorize places as whether I will go back and stay again, or I'm not going to go back and stay. And right now, you know, the places I will definitely go back to always are, you know, Siargao. I like Boracay. I'll still go back to Boracay. I'll still go back to Palawan. I'll go back to Batayan Island, Camotes Island. I like Bohol too. I'll go back to Bohol. A lot of the other places I've been to, I'm not sure I would go back. I will definitely come back to Pattaya. I don't know about Bangkok. Bangkok I could do without. Again, I'm just not just specifically nightlife. I like the whole beach, running on the beach, that sort of vibe. Even if the water's not as, the water quality is a bit sketchy, I still like the whole beach atmosphere. So I am glad that I came to Pattaya, and I will bring Jay. So that's the other thing. You can come here just by yourself and, you know, hook up as many times as you want. I think you would have more fun bringing somebody with you for a week and then exploring, heading out, traveling. My pitch is always, you know, find a girl that you're comfortable with and is comfortable with what you like to do, and travel with them and stay with them. It's I think, in my opinion, much nicer than the financial relationships that are very short-lived, and they're just doing it for the cash instead of doing it for you. I would much rather have a girl who cares about me and wants to take care of me and make sure that we're, you know, taken care of. I had this experience before walking in Dominican Republic. You know, a girl walks up to me and the girl I was with, and she would say, hey, in Spanish, she'll say, buy this such and such for, you know, 500 pesos, and I'll give you 200 pesos. And she would say that in Spanish to the girl that I was with, trying to get them to basically scam me. So if you're with, you know, a girl walking down the street in Angeles, and she's asking you to buy a rose, and the girl says, oh yeah, buy me a rose, it's very suspect to me, as opposed to, you know, a girl who's trying to take care of our budget and make sure that we have enough money to travel and do what we want to do. She's not going to do that. So I'm rambling when I should be running. So I will give you more of my random thoughts on Thailand and Pattaya in a minute. So if you ever think you're too old to exercise, this dude is out here getting it. And yeah, he's much older than most people I know, and he's out here making it work for him. Okay, so walking street, like 7 in the morning, just finishing up. I'm over on Soy 13, but I wanted to come by here and walk through it. So Jay will definitely love this place. And why didn't I bring her now? She has a passport, but there's a bunch of other stuff. For the first time you exit the country, I guess there's some kind of exit interview, and she doesn't have any of that set up, so we're doing that. I will definitely bring Jay back here. She likes to dress crazy and go out, and this is probably, you know, something she would enjoy. She liked Angeles City, but it was too small. I think Angeles City, within a matter of, you know, a few days, it's so small that you can't really do enough. Or there, this is probably like 10 or 20 Angeles City walking streets all together. So Yeah, so I'm not giving up on the Philippines at all by any means. It'll probably still be my home base and I will bounce around. But I'm planning on taking Jay to Bali and a few of the other countries around here once we get her out for the first time. I think it's easier. So she, Philippines is a fairly conservative country, so they like, conservative dress, and Jay does not like to dress conservatively. So she is definitely pushing the social norms on, wearing short shorts and tank tops everywhere she goes. She likes that sort of stuff, and she gets those crazy looks, and everybody looks at me, then presuming that I'm the one forcing her to dress like that, which is exactly the opposite. I'm getting her to dress less, probably less crazy. I try to tone down her outfits just because I'm much more conservative in public. Anyway, so yeah, very happy with Pattaya. We'll definitely be coming back and expanding my knowledge of Pattaya. So I've seen probably 10 or 15 guys over 70 jogging in the morning. So yeah, if you think you're too old or too fat to run, I would encourage you to come here and check out some of the dudes at 6:30, 7 in the morning running. Again, 70 plus, and they're keeping up with me. It's nice to see after you run. Makes you a little more motivated to go that extra half kilometer. So I'm out walking, looking for this coffee shop I found. Supposedly good ratings. And it's a good chance to get away from the little area that I know. So you can get a 90-minute massage for 400 baht, a 1-hour Thai massage for 200 baht, and the food I had last night for dinner cost 300 baht. So it's all relative, I guess. These look like mangosteens back from the Philippines. And the coffee roaster supposedly somewhere. Yeah, so it might be harder than I thought to find a coffee place. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's inside the market, and it's like an old European style coffee place. Coffee's really good, kind of strong, so it's nice. So I bought some pants for Jay. Thank you. I'm gonna get some mangosteen and head out. Back to my mangosteens. Fresh? Fresh. Okay.
ไอเราก็ไปถามว่าเอาจบแล้วเหรอโอ้ยหนูเรียนตั้งนานแล้วนะบอกไม่รู้ไม่เคยเห็นนานแล้วเอาไม่ได้มาซื้อของนะ
We'll see. They look good. Yeah, so Pattaya might be like the perfect retirement city. It's a beach city. It's got restaurants, it's got beaches, a little bit of debauchery thrown in. It's like perfect, everything you really want. I think Jay will really like it too. So I'm looking forward to bringing her here so we can travel around. Again, this is just a recon trip, so I know there's going to be people who are looking for a bunch of nightlife videos, just a little bit here and there, but I'm mostly just checking the place out, deciding whether or not I want to come back. I'm really surprised I haven't been here before this. So walking back to the hotel after the market, and there's a boys town, so I'm presuming they give discounts for guys there. So is that what it is? Sarcastic, of course. I've heard, don't plan on checking out, but I might walk by more of these places later in the next few days. give at least a little bit of nightlife video. If you like the video, click the like button, or go to the comment section and tell me what you would do different. Again, walking early in the morning, these places don't really look the same, but there's a ton of streets that are just like this. And this is like probably the size of Walking Street in Angeles. But there's dozens of these. So again, for the first time coming from the Philippines, my first time here, it's definitely more than I expected. Even with some of the research I've done. A lot of those videos just kind of show you the nightlife stuff, but they don't really show you around. So I'm glad to at least see some of it for myself. So I'm at the restaurant called Das Berliner. It's right across from my hotel. I'm a quarter German, half Polish, and like a quarter Scandinavian of some sort. So I miss this type of food. So my laundry is down there. And this is the Das Berliner restaurant, right across from the Sportsman. This is the Sportsman on the outside, going back that way. This is the east side of it. It was booming and thundering a while ago. That's my hotel right there. Yeah. Just missed the rain by like 30 seconds. Started downpour as soon as I got up from my floor. Ooh, rain is kicking. Getting a little desserts after dinner. The sunset's pretty good tonight. Sun setting behind the, if it's a church or a bar. I think the camera's fogging up. So these big gaggle tour groups come walking around. There's some guy leading them around. I saw these guys walking through going through Walking Street in a big tour group, a bunch of little Chinese ladies and gentlemen. So it's interesting. Everything's a carnival. Seems like a good retirement business. Teach some local Thai girls to cook German food. Set up your food trailer, a nice beach resort. This is Hooters. Actually, I dated a girl from Hooters when I was in university. Daytona Beach, Florida. She worked at the Hooters right across from the Daytona 500. College in Daytona is a good time. Anyway, I went to eat a couple hours ago. I was walking around and I ended up getting a foot massage because it was raining and pouring. So I walked into a massage place to get out of the rain, and there was for 200 baht you can get a head, shoulder, and foot massage for like an hour. So I did that. Now I'm heading up to try and find some bistro restaurant. Supposedly it's highly rated. So walking around now trying to find that. So this is the bistro. It's right across. It's like Soy 13-1 right across from mine. But all of the places are reserved. So I ended up sitting in the back. They got me back here. Walking after dinner. Maybe 1,000 offers of a massage. Okay, so this happened again last night. I charged the GoPro and I pushed the button and nothing. So I think once I charge it, something happens where it goes on and stays on, so I can't turn it on. So if I go back and recharge it, it'll be fine. But it appears I left it on last night, even though I know I didn't. After I got done charging it, I unplugged it, checked it, put it back, and it stayed on and burned through that whole battery until this morning. So I gotta go back, plug this in. I'm using the Sony right now, in front of Cherry Bar. Another reason I like the Philippines, or I like Thailand, and especially Pattaya, is because you can walk everywhere. But that's what I'm doing now. I'm walking around. So Cherry Bar. Found this little place. And you can walk, and everywhere you walk, you can see something different. So it's one of the reasons I like Pattaya and a lot of the other beach towns is you can walk everywhere, see new things. Whereas some of the cities aren't really walkable, like Cebu, Manila, it's hard to walk around there. Pattaya and some of these other places, El Nido, you can walk. Not so much in General Luna and Surigao. You can't really walk around there. It's hard to, you almost need a scooter in General Luna. Steakhouse, lots of good steakhouses. So walking around Pattaya, I like to walk the streets, especially at night. You can see something different everywhere you go. I've been editing most of the morning, and it's once you get out, just you spend a few hours walking around. It's good to recharge your batteries, and Pattaya especially is really nice compared to a lot of the other places I've been. So happy to do it. Happy to stay here as long as I can. Yeah, the fire got too big. Okay, so this might be my first time having pad thai in Thailand. I can't remember. Found this little place. I was just out walking around and stumbled upon it. It seemed busy. The menu looked good. And I think this is like 160 Thai baht. So. So I think I was talking about walking before. I like to be able to get out and walk after I eat, and especially just to get out of the hotel room after editing for hours on end. And you can walk up and down these streets for hours, and you end up seeing something new almost every time. Maybe coming in the morning versus coming in the evening. It's always different and always interesting at least.